Hello everybody, welcome back to the Buffness. Today I'm bringing you guys a review. This is a review of the Balisong Nautilus trainer clone. Okay, I recently bought this after seeing it in Balisong flipping videos and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what, I kind of want to test it out and see like how good it is, because I was debating on getting an actual Nautilus, and I was like, I kind of want to try it out first. So I ordered the Nautilus clone off of AliExpress. Took about 3 weeks to get here, which again, yeah, that's not super good. AliExpress, they take a while to ship to where I'm at. But anyway, we'll talk about it, okay? So, real quick, I will talk about kind of what my first impressions were. So, when I got this thing, I was, of course, super excited. I'm like, yes, it came! It came on the exact day that it said it would, which was interesting, because my Kraken clone that I ordered came a month before it said it would. So, I don't know. But, yeah, it came on the exact day. I was pretty excited. Opened it up. Pretty happy. The G10 really surprised me because I had never felt G10, and this is not what I expected. I don't really know what I did expect, but yeah, pretty pleasantly surprised with that. Super grippy. But anyway, right when I got it, one of the handles was it was really sticky. It was really slow, and it would stop like right here. So I took it apart, tried to do a hardware switch with the spare hardware it came with, and I spent about an hour doing that, trying to put it back together. And then I found out that the 4 replacement washers that they gave me did not fit. So I had to go back to the other 2, and then it all worked. But anyway, yeah, those were my first impressions. They were somewhat okay. After I put it back together, it still had that issue with the handle. So yeah, that wasn't super nice. I kept it like that for about a week and a half until I finally decided one night at like 10 p.m. to just take it apart and sand down a bushing and Loctite it, and that solved everything. So yeah, since then it has been doing really good. So now I'm gonna let you guys know some of the issues I got with this thing so far. So first off, obviously, like it had that issue with the handle swing on that one handle. I guess that's to be expected because it's a clone. It's super cheap. It's like $40, and they're not gonna tune everything really well or any of that. Another issue, they sent me the wrong washers for a hardware swap. That was pretty dumb. Another thing, I'm sure you've heard this if you have been looking into getting one of these, handle gap. Yeah, so when my Nautilus came, handle gap was, I don't know, about there. That's pretty good. That is a pretty standard handle gap. Over time, it shrunk down to that. Okay, it's not the end of the world, it's not terrible. I believe it's still worth getting one of these, even though the handle gap will diminish in a matter of a couple of weeks, I guess a month, depending on how much you flip it. But I don't really mind it. Sure, it's a little bit annoying because it doesn't look the same when you have it open, and I don't know if it's going to get worse than this. If the handle starts slapping, I'll make a video on that. But yeah, if the handle starts slapping, I would not recommend this. But for now, I think it's still worth it. I believe that is everything I dislike about this. Also, one interesting thing is compared to my Nautilus Vulp trainer, look how thick the blade on the Vulp is compared to the Nautilus. They're both trainer blades. I don't know why the Vulp is so much thicker. But anyway, I just thought that was something I should point out. Now some things I like about the Nautilus. This has been my favorite Balisong to learn new tricks on. I don't know why, just something about the lightness of it is really nice. Like, I've been trying to learn chatters. Still a little screwed up, but yeah, I don't know them yet, but they go a lot better on my Nautilus clone. So yeah, super easy to learn new tricks on. It's very light, so you can do stuff like the 0G full twirl, 0G chaplains, all that stuff super easily on it, and that's really cool. Another thing, it's very cheap, very inexpensive I should say, also very cheap, but it's pretty good for the price. Okay, so I think it's worth it by price point wise, and it just flips all around good. It's very smooth since I sanded it down. It feels a little bit slow at times, I don't know why, but you just kind of got to oil it and then it kind of starts doing good again. So yeah, those are some things I like about it. The tolerances right now are somewhat okay. Like, doesn't have tap. It's got a little bit of play, and that's actually not very bad. So yeah, I am very happy with this guy so far. And yeah, I just thought I'd make a review on it because I know a lot of people are like, I'm sure most of you want a Nautilus, even though they got like those tolerance issues. I think they kind of fixed that with a V2. But if you just want to test out a Nautilus just to see what it flips like, this is a pretty affordable option that I believe gives you the full experience of the Nautilus, just cheaper, it won't really last, and it's a clone. So if you don't mind supporting clones, then might as well get a Nautilus clone, even though it won't probably hold up. Like my Kraken clone, for instance, that has held up fantastically. No issues whatsoever with that, and I've flipped it countless hours. But the Nautilus clone, just with that handle gap issue, I don't know.